All right, happy May, everyone. This is my favorite month of the year, May the 4th, Cinco de Mayo, my birthday, the official start of summer. So I'm super excited to get into May, but first we're going to look at some of my April favorites. So April for me was definitely a month of beauty favorites. I have been going through my collection, focusing on my Project Pan. We've been talking about this all year, and I made some unexpected discoveries this month. So first and foremost, bringing my coffee favorites out of the way, I reviewed brown sugar cinnamon from Starbucks and also the vanilla lavender. Both are great for totally different reasons. You like sweet, go with this one. You want something different, less sweet, a little more herbal, try the vanilla lavender. You won't be disappointed. These are very easy to find. And now into some other favorites. My favorite show of the month is again Emily in Paris. I've been binge watching it. I started all the way over from season 1 and started rewatching the whole series. That show just makes me smile. And sometimes a smile and a show that is totally unrealistic is just what we all need for half an hour a day. Now, two beauty favorites. So I started filming some lip combos. They're on my TikTok, they're on my Instagram. I'm wearing my favorite one today. This is Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude and MAC Modesty. I have talked about this combination before. I have worn it in another favorites video. This to me is just my perfect nude, and I absolutely love that Modesty is a satin formula and not a matte. Super comfortable, super easy to wear. I keep this lip combo in my purse to the point I am almost out of the Iconic Nude lip liner. I'm gonna need to get another one, and I will be allowing myself to break my no buy to get another one of those. And then my second beauty favorite was a major rediscovery. So this is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Powder. You can see we got some pan going on. There's a dent in this one. I don't remember when I started using this powder, and I actually found this one sitting in my backup drawer. I must have hoarded it sometime, but I love this powder. I remember I started using it when the Charlotte Tilbury powder, the color just wasn't working for me, and the fairest shade in this one is an absolutely perfect match. It's mattifying, it's blurring, it is not drying. I hit a point where I was ordering these two at a time, either from the Ulta app or the ColourPop app, because they were always sold out, and they were always sold out for a reason. I thought I was completely out of this, and I was digging through my backup drawer and I found one still in the box, and it works perfectly. So I must have just bought it sometime and totally forgot about it. Last summer I did talk about the one NARS press powder. This is very, very similar. You cannot go wrong with either of those. So a lot of it is just going to come down to what is in stock and what is your shade match. But overall, this is probably one of my absolute favorite press powders. I love this more than the Charlotte Tilbury one, and I can see why it is always sold out. I will say it is now only available online at Ulta and online from ColourPop. It is no longer in stores. That gives me a little bit of pause because I do know that ColourPop is notorious for bringing things out. They're fabulous products, then they turn around, discontinue them, and bring something new out. So fingers crossed that I can still get this one. And then my last beauty favorite was another bit of a sleeper product. Now, just to give you a bit of background, my apartment complex decided they were going to very generously redo my bathroom for me this month. Great. But then I had to stay with my parents for quite a few days, and I had so many things to pack. Work clothes, shoes, skincare, that I really wanted to do one palette for my makeup and see if this Hourglass palette truly could work as an all-in-one. So this is the Dragon palette from last holiday season. I don't know if you can still get this exact one, but Hourglass brings these out every single holiday season, and I recommend you pick one up. So this is the one for fair skin, obviously. Now, I used this palette for blush, bronzer, highlighter, and eyeshadow for an entire week. I did not bring another eyeshadow palette. And yes, it gets a little limiting after a few days, but this is the perfect all-in-one palette. If I did a more cool tone blush, I did this one, warmer tone this one. You've got two luminous powders right here, a beautiful highlighter, and this bronzer I can use as a shimmery bronzer or as an eyeshadow. It's actually the eyeshadow I have on today. It is the only thing I have on my eyes. And if I wanted to do more, I would just pat a little bit of this highlighter on in a soft halo eye. So next holiday season, Labor Day, I absolutely will be ordering one more of these, if not two, depending on what the medium one looks like and if I think I can get away with it. So I am so glad that I went and I truly took the time to test this one out. I bought it last holiday season because of all the hype I was seeing on TikTok, and I got it, I liked it, but I wasn't sure that it was worth my $90. Now I know that it is. I will be buying one or two each year because it's hands down, at least for me, the best travel palette, and I would not hesitate on it. Hourglass has beautiful, soft, blendable formulas, and they are just perfect. Skincare and perfume, honestly, it was really cold here in southeastern PA until all the way up to Easter. So if you want to know about skincare and perfume, please just go back to my last month's favorites. I wasn't changing anything up. Now that we are going into warmer weather and it will hit 80 degrees today, I will be changing some of my skincare up. I will be switching to some lighter floral perfumes, and we'll be talking about that in a couple weeks. So I hope you all had a great April. I hope you all have an even better May, and thank you for hanging out with me today.